If a message makes you feel rushed and then asks for a login, payment, one-time code, document upload, or remote help, stop and verify somewhere else. That is today's concrete warning sign. The immediate protective action is simple: do not use the link, number, or helper that contacted you first. Open the official website yourself, call a known number, or use your organization's trusted process. This daily Tech Hack Global Briefing is defensive only: what victims see, why it works, warning signs, safe verification, and how to report. The lead source is FTC Consumer Alerts RSS. Animal lovers learn spot and avoid breed pet scams. Confirmed source summary: scammers have been taking advantage of how much people love animals. They'll steal and manipulate pet images, videos, and even use AI-generated deepfakes to help them trick you into giving them your money or personal information. Fortunately, there are ways to help you detect and avoid these kinds of scams. Why it matters: consumer scams often start with familiar moments, urgency, and a request for money, credentials, documents, remote access, or a one-time code. The pattern is familiar. A normal online moment becomes urgent, and the next step asks you to trust the path chosen by the sender. In an AI era, that path may look more polished, more personalized, or more fluent, but the defensive test is unchanged: separate the request from the channel that delivered it. Story 2: How Avoid Travel Scam Summer. Source: FTC Consumer Alerts RSS. Confirmed source summary: summer is here. If you haven't made your vacation plans yet, you might be looking for a deal. While you look for bargains, scammers are looking for ways to reach you and your money. Here are some things to know to help you avoid travel scams. Why it matters: consumer scams often start with familiar moments, urgency, and a request for money, credentials, documents, remote access, or a one-time code. Defensive action: pause, avoid the link or phone number in the message, open the official site yourself, use strong unique passwords and MFA, and report scams to reportfraud.ftc.gov. Story 3: Help Fight Imposter Scams World Elder Abuse Awareness Day. Source: FTC Consumer Alerts RSS. Confirmed source summary: today is World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, WEAD. WEAD gives all of us a chance to raise awareness about elder financial abuse, neglect, and exploitation. An issue that continues to impact the well-being of people of all ages, including older adults, is scams. In 2025, people reported losing about $16 billion to scams, compared to $12.8 billion the previous year. This year, the FTC is joining other government agencies, businesses, and organizations across the country to help raise awareness about the top reported scam, imposters. Why it matters: consumer scams often start with familiar moments, urgency, and a request for money, credentials, documents, remote access, or a one-time code. Defensive action: pause, avoid the link or phone number in the message, open the official site yourself, use strong unique passwords and MFA, and report scams to reportfraud.ftc.gov. Story 4: Ignore calls, texts, and emails threatening arrest you missing jury duty. Source: FTC Consumer Alerts RSS. Confirmed source summary: did you get a call claiming you missed jury duty and need to pay? Followed by a text or email with official-looking documents saying there's a warrant out for your arrest? As alarming as these things sound, they're a scam designed to steal your money. Why it matters: consumer scams often start with familiar moments, urgency, and a request for money, credentials, documents, remote access, or a one-time code. Defensive action: pause, avoid the link or phone number in the message, open the official site yourself, use strong unique passwords and MFA, and report scams to reportfraud.ftc.gov. Story 5: Searching health insurance, keep scrolling, avoid government impersonators. Source: FTC Consumer Alerts RSS. Confirmed source summary: when you search online, do you click the first result you see? You're not alone. But that habit could cost you, especially if you're searching for health insurance or government healthcare programs like Medicare. Why it matters: consumer scams often start with familiar moments, urgency, and a request for money, credentials, documents, remote access, or a one-time code. Defensive action: pause, avoid the link or phone number in the message, open the official site yourself, use strong unique passwords and MFA, and report scams to reportfraud.ftc.gov. Here is what victims usually experience. First, the contact is unexpected but plausible: a security check, delivery notice, travel offer, court threat, bank message, boss request, support chat, or account warning. Second, the request narrows your options: click this link, call this number, approve this login, scan this code, paste this code, upload this file, or pay before a deadline. Third, the message tries to keep you inside the attacker's channel. That is the red flag. Real verification survives a callback, a bookmarked login, a second approver, or a fresh browser session that you choose yourself. For individuals, use a password manager so fake pages are easier to spot, turn on multi-factor authentication, and treat one-time codes like passwords. If someone asks you to read a code aloud or paste it into chat, stop. For families, create a rule for emergency money requests: no gift cards, crypto, wire transfers, cash couriers, or secret payments without checking with another trusted person. For small businesses, require out-of-band confirmation for vendor bank changes, payroll changes, administrator actions, and unusual purchases. If you already clicked, act quickly but calmly. Disconnect a possibly infected device if something downloaded. Change important passwords from a different trusted device, starting with email and financial accounts. Revoke unknown sessions and connected apps. Check recovery email and phone settings. Contact your bank or platform if payment data, identity documents, or company credentials may be involved. Preserve the message, screenshot, sender, and transaction details. In the United States, report consumer fraud to reportfraud.ftc.gov and Internet-enabled crime to ic3.gov. Bottom line: modern scams often win by creating speed, not by defeating every security tool. AI can make the wording cleaner, but it cannot make an urgent surprise request trustworthy. Pause the conversation, choose your own verification channel, and report early. That one habit protects families, creators, small businesses, and security teams from the same core playbook.